First of all, I was trending all day. Fabulous. But a lot of people thought that was a joke. Me fainting on my set, no, that was not a joke. You know, I don't want to fall. I'm a tall woman, and it's a long way down. I'm also a woman of a particular age, and I'm not trying to break anything. And I don't do stunts and jokes for you like that. I don't need that. We were 48 minutes into our show, and I was being briefed by one of my producers as to what we're doing next, you know, after the commercial break. And I felt it as she was talking to me. All I heard was blah, 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 blah. And all I'm thinking is, Wendy, oh my gosh. And the crew brought out the plexiglass podium that you saw, which we were about to do our Halloween costume contest. So I'm on this, I'm like, well, Wendy, and meanwhile she's talking blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, all right, Wendy, well, at least you're wearing flats and you're holding on to this, and there's only 12 more minutes of the show. You can do it, girl. And I'm feeling like a waze. How? Hot. And like something's about to happen. Hot and a little dizzy, but not like the room spinning, just like weird. So we come back from the break. I heard nothing that she said. I immediately, go to the teleprompter, about to do the game, and that's when you saw me with the eyes. Because it was scary. It was really scary, and yeah, Brendan, I'll take it. Brendan, you know what? It was so scary. All I could think of, though, in the middle of the scare, was don't pull the podium over on you, because that'll make for worse. And the other thing, people commenting online, they were like, I think she's having a stroke, or she had a stroke or a heart attack. No, I had neither. And people were commenting that I reached up, for my head. And that was because I promised myself two things. First of all, this is never going to happen again. Second of all, if it's going to go down, it's got to be as cute as I can make it. So I'm going down with the crown. No, this is what's going in my mind. I'm going down with the crown and not pulling this plexiglass podium, to break my bones. So they told me that I went down on my booty first, so I didn't go clunk like a door. I went booty first, rolled onto my back, then boom, on my head. I have no headache, no lump on my head. At 53 years old, no aching in my body. I'm shocked. I am shocked. The paramedics come. Oh, it's chaos behind the scenes. The co-hosts are, there's pandemonium on the floor. I'm on the floor, but I was told I was only down for 3 seconds. Everybody's telling, when I open my eyes, Wendy, don't move. But I'm trying to get up, and the next thing I know, my husband comes out and, collects me and brings me backstage. Because he knows what I want to do, and that is hurry up, giddy up, because I want to come back out here and close out the show like the champ I am. I do. And maybe that's my fault for pushing myself too hard, but I have a very, very hard work ethic. So then after all that chaos on the floor, and first thing I see when I walk backstage is Jerry O'Connell in tighty whities. I love him so much. And he's like, is there anything I can do to help? There's chaos backstage, there's chaos on the floor, the audience is pandemonium, because it was a real situation. Suzanne, had you ever experienced that?
I have never experienced that, and I was terrified for you, and I'm glad you're so much better and everything's okay.
People have passed out and fainted and stuff on live TV before. Al Roker.
Yes, it has happened. I've never been there to witness it.
Yeah.
It really terrified me.
They probably just go home for the day. They don't get up and continue.
No, I was shocked when you came back out here. I said, what the heck is going on? But you did it, and you were great, and I'm just glad you're better today.
Thank you. So then, and people really were scared. Oh, Morel, my makeup artist, I heard, was crying like a girl backstage. Oh my gosh. So after the show goes off, the paramedics are here. Well, here's a whole nother layer of stuff. So the paramedics are in my office, and they hook me up to every EKG situation. There's a real situation going on back there. I was low on hydrogen, or, the water, but not just any water, electrolytes. So they filled me with electrolytes. mixed with regular water, concoction, a lot of talk about health and everything. My blood pressure was fine. My heart rate was fine. Everything was fine. I'm a 53-year-old middle-aged woman going through what middle-aged women go through, if you know what I mean. The costume got hot. All of a sudden, right before passing out, I felt like I was in the middle of a campfire. All of a sudden, from up here to up here, even sweat on top of my lip. And I never sweat on top of my lip. And then, boom. So, they checked me out. I checked out. We left to go back to Jersey. Dudley is standing around. I'm hearing talking in his wrist, and I'm hearing, a lot of paparazzi are outside and stuff. I'm like, oh, wait, I'm on their side. Hot topics. I'm on your side. But the news outlets were outside, and also the Wendy watchers, my co-hosts who had just been released from the audience area, they waited outside too. So there were like 200 people standing outside, and it was a little overwhelming because I like to be on this side of Hot Topics, not that side. So we get in the car. And I put the window down just to, give them a wave, because they have a job to do too. Give people what they need. Just put down, wave, I'm fine. We went back to Jersey. Then the driver goes, we're being followed by 4 vehicles. Like, what? The Leonardo DiCaprio is going on? It's all overwhelming already, because staff treated, you all treated me like Diana Ross. You do realize that, right? I had no idea that when a talk show host passes out, like the red carpet gets rolled out. Anyway, so then there's 4 paparazzi, and then my husband's like, shake them. And I'm like, no, but don't run lights. This is not Jennifer Lopez and Puffy from back in the day. Don't run lights. And I said, I know what they're not going to do. If they really want the shot, they're not coming to Jersey. And sure enough, when we passed the mouth of, going through the mouth of the Lincoln Tunnel, all 4 cars left. Yeah. And, here in Jersey, they stayed in Manhattan. So that's why it's good to live in Jersey. But in conclusion, I want to thank you all for your tweets and your flowers, and my colleagues, in this game on TV. I got all of your well wishes, and the people who covered it, and you on social media who commented, and even the haters, because you motivate me. You know what I mean? No, I wasn't stroking out. And for people who thought that I was trying to get this purple chair next, nope, I'm here for a long time.